What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another album reaction. My name is Jay.
And I'm Ty.
And we're 6 High. Today we have a new artist that we're exploring on the channel. His name is Aminé. I'm a fan of Aminé's music. Have you listened to any prior projects or anything?
I haven't listened to anything Aminé, so this is my first experience, so I'm very excited.
We're kind of going into this album without much context, but I think that's going to make this experience nice. The album's titled 13 Months of Sunshine. It's a total of how many songs? Let's see. It's a total of 16 songs. We have some features on there, but only feature I'm familiar with is Leon Thomas.
Okay.
Yeah, we know Leon Thomas. He's kind of been going crazy recently with his project. Yeah, the things I like about Aminé, we've heard Caroline. That's like way back. That's one of his biggest songs. I also like the album. It's called Limbo. Limbo. And then he has another album called 2.5, which I really enjoy. And then he had a previous project to this one with Kaytranada, which was also a good project. So
is he an independent artist or?
I don't think he's independent, but I think he has his little niche. And but I think Aminé, he's very intentional with his artistry, and I like the colors that he puts out, like with his album titling and the way he markets his projects and stuff. I think it's very specific to him, and he's kind of in his own lane. So I always respect when somebody just walks their own path, and Aminé is one of those people. But with all that being said, let's get right into it. The first song is called New Flower.
Let's get it.
You grown yourself a flower in the garden.
See, I was like 18, with nothing to my name but overdraft fees. Jealous of the rich, trying to get cheese, cause I always knew this life wasn't no breeze. And my purpose, like him and Reed, was one thing, but where I'm from, they called it a far-fetched dream. Cause Baba don't believe in a sure thing, but now we do, cause my wrist like the West Wing. I had to go my own garden, planting the seeds, but I was faint-hearted. The courage it took to get the shit started. Man, the new flower had to get sprouting. All my friends was having college fun. Me, I didn't have the college funds. In my head's where I be at. Couldn't let the pedals die just for a Fiat. Look, I was on 145th at St. Nick, taking that 8 train down to the mix. Complex wasn't really paying me shit, and Def Jam had me getting sandwiches. Got one for Big Sean, but at least he tipped, and that 20 saved my life that week. New York, but I'm feeling Memphis bleak. I was eating plain rice and I'm far from cheap. Nigga, yeah, bury me before I'm a burden. DIY to my conscience certain, but the garden can't grow if it ain't got purpose. Caring for the seed since 2014. I've been watering this motherfucker every damn week. I didn't know where I'd be at. Growth came slow.
In the garden.
Amazing.
I used to do gardening in the house. It's Grandpa Aminé. He forced you to plant, keep it, maintenance and everything. So after you come from school, then you go to the garden. Maintaining it, giving it water, stuff like that. This is how I grew up.
And when the sun is your skin, I hope you belong where you've been.
It's fire.
It will grow, that's for sure, but in the end, we'll be back in the ground once again.
Yeah, look, we all want success, but can you grow more with less? Cause money changed everything, I see the effects. Lifetime friends think I think of them less. No nigga, I'm depressed. If people don't like me, then I don't get a check, which means both my parents are staying in debt, and I prefer to be the only one that carries the stress. Shit, if I never got rich, maybe Sunset wouldn't have me sick. Cause that crash almost toe tagged my sis. Is it my fault that she even had that risk? But fuck what I can't control. The best advice I get from myself alone. And after all that Portland rain is combined, all I need is 13 months of sunshine.
Alright, wow. Before we get into the next song,
It's an amazing start.
that's an amazing
It's a good way to start a Sunday morning, you know?
It really is.
Really good to start there. I love it.
He did his thing on that one.
Yeah.
Production was in. Leon Thomas sounded great. The feature was great.
Yeah.
His rapping was great. And then he was talking about how his struggles coming up.
Yeah.
Working at Complex.
I never even knew that.
I didn't know that either.
So
working at Complex.
Getting sandwiches at Def Jam.
Big Sean gave him a $20 tip. It saved him that week. But we kind of all have moments of, you know, when you're growing up and going through school and
growing
stuff.
Growing
pains and stuff. So it's nice to hear that.
How his friends thought he was rich, but
he ain't really
rich.
Make it.
Who's typically does the production for Aminé?
That's a good question. I'm about to pull that up right now because they deserve a lot of credit.
Yeah.
They deserve a lot of credit on that one. Well,
yeah.
While I pull that up, his previous project was with K Tronada, so
okay.
He has some connects with different producers, but in general, it's a well-rounded effort.
Yeah.
I would say. Y'all know better than me. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. But I think it's usually a well-rounded effort on his projects. He doesn't just go with one producer.
I think it's very important that, you know, when we get producers together that actually kind of in sync, kind of like how we heard a lot of like Internet Money on Tekka's album too. Yeah. I think it's important to have that balance as well, which makes it really good too. So yeah, I thought this first song was really good. First song was really, really good.
Song was really good. All right, so the producers on this song are Dahi, Eli Rise.
DJ Dahi.
I don't think it's DJ Dahi.
Okay.
It's just another Dahi, I guess. And FNZ.
Okay.
So it sounded good. It had like a kind of house bounce.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like the stuttering at certain points of it too. Nice, man. All right. Well, the next song is called Feels So Good. Here we go.
You guys didn't do psychedelics? What is that?
Feels so good, feels so good, yeah, feels so good, feels so good, yeah, feels so good, feels so good.
Yeah. Ink on your lips and regret on your nose. The Molly got me moving like Omari on a touch. Yeah, tan resident, pill popping is a must. Time for shades with whatever in my cup. Feel like I've been high for like 13 months. Yeah, addiction is pricey. I like my drugs like a pro club white tee. Fresh out the pack, will I stop unlikely? I taste, test, smiling like Kiara Knightley. Cause the drink feel good, my bitch feel good. Don't know what we on, but it feels so good. She looked me in my eyes, said it. We fucking till the morning cause it feels so good. Okay. She want the magnums. We in peak at the peak at the maximum. Look, it's trial and error. I didn't say I get better. If it feels so good, why the fuck would I let her? Look, I can't kick the cup, the blunt, the hoe, the slut, the way. Shave her, the head, a must, her tits, her butt. The only thing I'm staying in is her and in the cut.
DJs need to get out your USBs. It's young Aminé, baby, from the 503.
You don't need to be so high like that, you know. You're going to go and go over the bridge, you know.
Grandpa Aminé not having it. Said, hey, listen, we wasn't doing all them psychedelics back in the day.
It sounds like that's his dad or grandfather.
Yeah, because in the previous song, it's like,
this
is Grandpa Aminé. So, yeah.
Well, shout out to his grandpa for being aware of what he does and not judging him off of it.
I think Aminé's, he's from Africa, too. Either Ethiopian or Eritrean. I don't want to get it wrong.
Let's correct us in the comments if we're wrong.
But he's an African artist, or of African descent. Yeah, so you know, growing up, he probably had a structure, because you know the story. Like usually African families are very structured, sort of like Caribbean backgrounds, and we're of Caribbean descent, so we kind of know how that goes. So it kind of makes sense why his grandfather was like, hey man, we wasn't doing all them drugs. Be careful, bro. You don't want to go over the edge. But
also, just given his background, it's interesting how he got into this sound of music too.
Yeah, and also Portland too.
Yeah,
we don't hear too many artists from Portland.
That is true.
I got an interesting fact about Portland. It's random as hell, but they have the most strip clubs per, I think, like capita.
Really?
Yeah, which is interesting. Like,
very interesting.
I would have never thought of that in Portland.
I guess we gotta take a trip.
Potentially. But to speak on the song sounded good. I like the beat. I liked when the drums came in on the chorus part. Obviously, he's talking about drugs. Is one of the good feelings, but another part of the good feelings he's talking about having sex too, because he's talking about being with shorties and stuff like that.
Right.
Another quality one. I'm liking where this is going so far. All right, the next one is Sage Time.
After I nut, it's like a drug in me. Depression kicks in, it's like there's drugs in me. And they're all, unfortunately. And they're all. I second guess myself, I'm jaded. The weight of the world might not be meant for my needs. Doubting myself felt like a constant disease. But that don't matter like family titles, that's my cousin and niece. My heart feels everything these days, it beats through my teeth. After I nut, it's like a drug in me. Depression kicks in, it's like there's drugs in me. And they're all, unfortunately.
Instrumental's fire.
Blunt after blunt, cup after cup. I know I'm wrong. Temporary joy, do I mean to self-destroy? Don't wanna live that long. Sticking to my old habits, hit the shit when she pass it. Problems I do be having, government I hear taxing. Self-sabotage, the best distraction. It's easy to blame when shit don't happen. Everything I get to you, when I let you up.
Alright, pause before we get into the next one.
I really love that song. The only thing I would say I did not like about it, I felt like there was some parts of the song, there was like a little gap space where it was like some fillers. I'm like, I wish he would have went crazy on the chorus even more. I don't know if you caught that, but I was just like, there's some like, this beat just kind of goes through it, and then he goes into the second verse, but I was just like, it felt like it was a filler somewhere there. Like the chorus should have been longer or something. Or maybe a feature. Or maybe like a featured chorus or something on there.
I'm liking the instrumentals though.
Yeah, the instrumental was good.
I'm liking the instrumentals. I feel like so far all of them have been pretty strong. He kind of likes to rap over these house-ish, more upbeat type of vibes, and there's a lot of like leads and stuff going on, so electronic sounding. Yeah. And I think he sounds good on those things. In terms of the subject matter though, I think that was a pretty interesting song because he's basically talking about all the vices again.
Yeah, he's using and stuff.
And we've recently listened to the SZA project, Control. Check that out if you haven't listened to it. In that album as well, we kind of explored, or SZA explored, how vices can be a distraction, a major distraction to you, to comfort you in time. So I thought that was very interesting how he put that together. So it's not only sex as a vice. He talked about, he had other, he said cup after cup. That was another vice as well that he spoke about in there too.
I'm curious to know what's Aminé's overall goal in rap. Like, is he trying to just bring this difference between like rap over house music? Does he care about like getting to like that #1 status, or being just in a competitive space, or he just enjoys making music and kind of uses it as an outlet of life and makes, as a way to relate to people and their struggles? Or what's his overall goal in music?
From my perspective, I would say he's very focused on his own niche.
Okay.
He's focused on his own niche. He talks about his own life and his own struggles and what he goes through. I'm pretty sure he would want to be on a higher status in terms of like popularity and things of that nature. I think everybody strives to get there.
Right.
But the best and most you could do is wait your turn and just walk your path. And I think he does his best to do those things. So that's why I respect Aminé. All right. The next song is I Think It's You.
Don't know what's wrong with me. I've been letting all my problems get to me. I think it's you, and I know it is. I think it's you, and I know it is. I think it's you. I know it's you. In my head, like I know it's me. Talking to myself now, I feel crazy. No solutions, but I keep it low key. Fuck around and with my feelings on me. Don't know if everything is gonna be alright. I smoke my spliff and pray my decisions all wise. Don't know what's wrong with me. I've been letting all my problems get to me, but I'm feeling like a fool.
I like Aminé when he gets into that melodic flow too. On this one, that was really nice.
Yeah, I think that one sounded nice. That one was kind of a deeper cut too.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of self-reflection on that. He's tying a lot of his problems in his life back to himself. It's like a lot of accountability as well, and that's kind of tough to do.
It's funny. The album is called 13 Months of Sunshine, right?
Yeah.
So you know how in the first song or the second song he was talking about how he was like, he's been like self-deprecation and like he'd been drunk for like, he'd be feeling high for like 13 months. I'm just trying to make all the connections, and maybe he's going through those feelings. So it's kind of like a timestamp or a timeline of his, like that time of that 13 months. That's what I'm thinking.
You think he locked himself in a therapeutic state for 13 months trying to figure stuff out in his life?
Yeah. While still kind of indulging in his vices and all that too. So
I think a lot of this so far has been self-reflection and I appreciate that. I would say I appreciate that. In terms of the sound of the song, the instrumental changed a few times. The first part was a bit somber, and then the singing part, like you said, I thought that part was that part sounded nice as well. He has a good singing voice.
Yeah, he does.
So yeah, shout outs to you. That was a good one. The next song is called Cool About It.
Feelings that I feel for non-existent. Next to you, it's written. Never felt like this before, there's a difference. I'm obsessed with you, I gotta keep it cool. I gotta keep it cool. Yeah, young Aminé being on the box, da-da-da-dum. She winning every damn 5 minutes, 50 to none. I shut her up when I treat it like a cinnamon bun. She in the dry, tripping again. Can't any consoling me, you needing your friends. Won't fuck it up, can't quit. That's not my girl, that's my bitch. Different feelings that I feel for non-existent. Next to you, it's written.
Can't be cool about it. Turns out I was insane back when you found me. You said it wouldn't change, it's true, it's honest. I let you get away when you was down and I can't be cool about it. Turns out I was insane back when you found me. You said it wouldn't change, it's true, it's honest. I
So that was cool about it. What did you think about that one?
It was a cool song.
Yeah.
I wasn't too crazy about it, but it's a nice, cool song.
I thought that song was nice. I liked the beat on it. It had that little four steps,
count. Yeah.
And then I liked the end too when they had that vocalist. It sounded like a male vocalist. It didn't sound like Aminé's voice, and if it was, then
they probably changed it up a little bit.
Yeah, they did some real manipulation to his voice. And I also like the chorus too. What I'm taking from that song, or I'm thinking about, is because he was talking about a girl in that song. I think he's more so talking about being nonchalant about stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say
yeah, like not letting things bother him
too much. I would have to
in
agree
a
with that
relationship.
point. That's a good point.
Yeah. I like it. I'm actually really enjoying the album so far. All right, the next one is History. So this features Aminé and I don't know,
Waxahatchee.
I think that's the right pronunciation. Waxahatchee.
What's his name stand for?
Aminé?
Yeah, do we know?
I have no clue.
Okay. That's his real name though.
I also don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if that's his real name, but I know people pronounce it wrong, and that was a
anime
point of contention.
Like, do people get it confused with that, like from afar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's an African name.
Okay.
Ethiopian ties to it. I might be wrong though. But here we go. History.
It's fire.
That was History.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that song.
You like that one? I thought that
I like the
one was
meaning
calm.
behind it and everything too.
Yeah. I thought that one was calm. And I like the end, the beat when they did the drop, the breakdown. Yeah. I thought that was dope. I feel like that beat could have been, if he rapped over that, that would be fire. I think so. But yeah, this one talks about, or I think this one talks about his thought process about him and his another girl, right? And reflecting on their time together sexually and whatnot. So I thought that was nice. And I thought that Waxahatchee sounded pretty good. She only had, or he or she, I'm not sure, they had a part in there
in the chorus, right?
Yeah, in the chorus, where both of their voices kind of meshed together. I thought that sounded nice. To me, it was cool to me, but it wasn't like
I actually enjoyed that one. It was more mellowed out, so
it was.
It's like a different change from what he normally had on the project. So I can appreciate it.
So that was History. What's next? Vacay.
Yeah.
So this is Vacay.
Yeah. Look, somewhere sunny, sweating with 2 spritz in my tummy. I mean ravioli and a pizza with the honey. I'm 000 for the week, you dummy. Tending her tone with a Sauvignon Blanc. Been a long week, she do not miss home. She's topless up in Marseille, France. It's 98 degrees, so the sunscreen on. My boo only like boutique hotels. I booked that cause the brain Cornell. Poolside D&D, no sale. The sunset looks so pastel.
This is tough. Hold on, I gotta reverse it back a little bit. He said, I'm eating pizza with the honey. If anybody knows, pizza with pepperoni and some honey, cheat code. A little bit of honey, you can't overdo it. So he know what he talking about. I gotta go back. This is fire.
Yeah.
I love how it built up too.
Beats tough.
Look, somewhere sunny, sweating with 2 spritz in my tummy. I mean ravioli and a pizza with the honey. I'm 000 for the week, you dummy. Tending her tone with a Sauvignon Blanc. Been a long week, she do not miss home. She's topless up in Marseille, France. It's 98 degrees, so the sunscreen on. My boo only like boutique hotels. I booked that cause the brain Cornell. Poolside D&D, no sale. The sunset looks so pastel. The honey packs for a little stamina. Treated like 24 hours of Le Mans. Don't know what this life will bring. If you're stressed out, let me hear you sing.
I wanna go vacay. I wanna go vacay. I wanna go vacay. I wanna spend. I wanna go vacay. I wanna go vacay. I wanna go vacay. I wanna spend.
Said, what's that smell? It's LV. Just like this sweet, this ain't cheap. Room service fee, cappuccino with the feast. We only wearing rose for the whole damn week. We only wear rose for the whole damn week. I'm on my Dua Lipa. I'm headed up the White Lotus for my favorite eater. 50-pound room I pack with the Pro Club. And the view from the room is a hairbrush. Midday, I forgot I in a little cup. Cucumbers on your eyes and a good rub. Yeah, the makeup took too long, we missed the rest. We don't give a fuck, we eat each other instead. Stressed out, so you wanna trip. I call my travel agent, Carolyn.
This is fire.
Back to the same trip. Get in the store, the drink, woman, stuff. Again.
You liked to get stoned a lot?
That time?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Grandpa Aminé back again at the end. Yeah, that one energized me. I like that.
That was a good one.
That was a really
Felt like
good
I was
one.
in France listening to this.
Yeah, that one makes you feel like to go on vacation. I could hear that. This is what I imagine. The two scenes listening to that song. Let's say you're in Greece. You're in Greece, overlooking the water over there, right?
Yeah.
And then you're at like a bar or something, or some sort of function. I could hear this playing
in the back, yeah.
while you kind of sipping on your drink, just looking out.
Right.
So this is fire, and it got that house kind of bounce
Vibe
to
it too.
So, yeah. Only thing is, it was kind of short.
Yeah, it should have been a little longer.
Yeah, I could have appreciated another verse on that, but that's a quality song. I like that one. That one brings the energy up. Like, you just feel excited when you
be out and to be out about doing something.
I love the way it built up too. Like, and he has some bars in there. Like the way it started, and then the beat built up, and then it just dropped. I thought that was fire. You did your thing on that one, my boy. That was tough. That was Vacation. Or Vacay. Let's go on to the next one. Familiar.
So this is Familiar.
I'm so familiar with you. On these days that I get spent with you, you remind me why I'm in love with you. I can't imagine you with somebody else. Won't let it happen. If I do, then I hate myself. It's not like fashion. Deciding things like this is hard to adapt with. And the sex is good, and the head is good too. Can you tell me what's the problem? This really ain't difficult.
I have to do something for this family.
That last song was Familiar.
Last song, yep. So Familiar, that's the 8th song. That one also has a star next to it. I think because they're both that song and the last song, because they both have like a house bounce to it.
Yeah.
I think that's what makes the star next to it. It sounds as if you were in a party with a DJ and they were playing they would play that. I think they would play that. It wasn't a standout to me. I think it was a little. They were going crazy with the effects.
The songs are short. Those ones I liked, and they're short.
Yeah.
So.
I like Vacay a little bit better, but that one's cool too. I wouldn't be mad if it came on.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a standout to me.
I like both. I like the combo. I like that they're next to each other like that, stacked. Something I would definitely listen to. If you were telling me like, if this was a song, if these were the two songs you play as an introduction to Aminé, I would kind of be okay with that. So, so I appreciate that. So,
all right, so we'll go on to the next song. The next song is "Do the Best I Can." Here we go.
I have to do something for this family I created, you know? So
Yeah.
I try my best. I tried my best possible effort. There is nothing I can change.
I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing the best I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing the best The kid is still around. I don't wanna be the man of the house. I'm the oldest sibling, but my issues hand me downs. Can't walk around with my chin down, pick my head up and look around. I'm emotionally up and down. I'm emotionally up and down. And this high ain't coming down. I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing the best I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing the best
All right, so that was doing the best I can. Yeah.
I wasn't too crazy about it. It felt like an interlude.
Yeah, I agree. I wasn't too crazy about it either. It's just interesting though. Like we go on a high and then we come back to like a very somber one.
Yeah.
So I'd say that would be my only critique. I mean, I understand the sentiment though.
Yeah.
Hey, I understand the sentiment, but yeah, that one's okay.
Yeah, it was an okay song.
So this one is
Temptations.
I can buy a house, leave it door unlocked, then you poke it out. Break up, make up, then we work it out. We can't take a break, you know how that sounds. Me and my ego got a hate-love relationship. Sometimes I need it, but sometimes it's unwarranted. Walk my path with a limp, still feeling stiff. I let my foot loose, I'm on my Kevin Bacon shit. I know what I got till it's gone. 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 Temptations.
oh yeah.
Now I know what I got till it's gone. Temptation. I know what I got till it's gone. Temptation. I know what I got till it's gone. Temptation. I know what I got till it's gone. Temptations.
That was Temptations. I like that one.
Yeah, I like that they let the beat ride on this one.
Yeah, I love the lead in the background.
Yeah.
It was like a chorus on its own.
Yeah.
That lead part, the instrumental part, I thought that was dope, and the sentiment of it as well. Not knowing what I have until it's gone. Story of all of our lives.
So we can relate to that one for sure.
Yeah, the story of all of our lives. That one's nice though. I actually enjoyed that one. It was a nice pickup from the previous song. This one is called Be Easier on Yourself. Good title.
Be easier on yourself. Just give it time. No feelings, fine, oh babe. Things will be fine. Look what you've been going through. Some don't survive. It is what it is, my babe. Our windows make you cry. Make me question my purpose. Be easier on yourself. Just give it time. No feelings, fine, oh babe. Things will be fine. Look what you've been going through. Some don't survive. It is what it is, my babe. Our windows make you cry.
Smooth.
Alright, that was Be Easier on Yourself. I like that one.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one.
I enjoyed that one a lot. I thought the instrumental was chill, laid back. I liked the part of the chorus where it wasn't like he wasn't saying words at that part. It was just like a breakdown of some sort. It sounded pretty cool.
The fact that he's knowing his vices, knowing his problems, but also tell himself like, don't be too hard.
Don't be too hard on yourself.
Don't be too hard on yourself. So, but what you've been hearing so far, because obviously I haven't heard his previous projects, definitely open to hearing more of his work. But do you feel like this is his most personable album from listening so far?
I would say so.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say it is his most personable album. And obviously, it's tough for anybody to be vulnerable on a project, but I think I've said this with some previous works that we listened to, SZA, or maybe we haven't listened to it on here, but the Kendrick project, where it's sort of like a therapy, him letting everything out and letting people into his true self. It's a vulnerable thing to do. I think it's important to do. I think it's important to do because not only can people relate to it, people could use that music to get through whatever they're facing at a particular time in their life. So I always kind of appreciate songs like this, but what makes the song even better or make songs like this even better is when they're executed right and like it actually sounds good. It's not just like, hey, listen, bro. It's not just therapy, but it's actually therapy with good music behind it. So I appreciate that one. So we'll go into the next song, Raspberry Kisses.
Feel like we knew every shy girl. Whose song is this? Legend for that pussy, this my campaign. Pull up on you whenever in my range. Face your makeup in the mirror and put on the nails. Now put that pretty pedicure up on the wood grain. Yeah, drop that ass, now sit up on it. The dick too good, she do the eagle on it. The way it's saying you can sit a kid up on it. You got some photos on that phone, put a CC on it. Yeah. I wish you would take me in, take me in. And I wanna love you forever and ever, and ever. And I wanna fuck you whenever, wherever. Together, I trust you. You're better and clever. However, I want you forever and ever, and ever. Bang my line. Baby, please don't waste time. Fly you out. Need to see you right now. Bang my line. Baby, please don't waste time. Fly you out. Need to see you right now.
The right woman is God-given, and you know it clicks, and it's not because I love you all the time. No, that's not what it is. It is, you see it in both physical, mental, everything. You know, that's when it's yours. God-given.
Good message at the end.
Great message at the end. Grandpa Aminé back with the great messages. Raspberry Kisses.
I like it.
Yeah, that one it just sounded pleasant.
Good vacation song too.
Yeah, I like
Chill
that
with
one.
your girl, you out, and going to see the sunset. It's a nice song.
That's a good one to just you have on a playlist. Just let that one play as well. I think that one's a solid song. There's not much that I'm not liking so far. So
that's a good thing.
That's a good thing. I think we're nearing some of the final songs. So where are we at now? So we're at 13. Well, 13's coming up, but I've been enjoying myself so far.
Yeah.
I will say. So this next song is called 13 MOS, 13 months, or no.
13 Mo's.
13 Mo's. I don't know. 13
Mo's. Let's get into it.
13 Mo's. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
Fucking with it already.
Yeah, bitch, I'm up now. Here's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with top. I need on my stay. I'm finna give it a good shot with my case. She want the Mew Mew. She want the EJ. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a bitch, yeah, band-aid. Thinking I miss, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a real nigga if you're next to one. It's young Aminé, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dick, she want that dun dun dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine shit waiting for me down in Brazil. Had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8, bitch, you know the deal.
Months of sunshine.
It's a
skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now.
As an immigrant who came into this country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
Beat switch?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they fuck it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad smoking blunts on the beach. He passed it to my...
Don't fuck up my name. I like that. I don't give a fuck if it's not easy for the barista. Don't fuck up my name.
So I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they fuck it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad smoking blunts on the beach. He passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hating niggas get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these niggas got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim. Caught the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
So it's 13 months of sunshine.
Yeah.
13 months of sunshine.
Yeah.
I like everything about that song. I like
the first half having that little Afro centric to it too.
That was tough.
It's like a nice vibe dance song.
Yeah, I could vibe to that one for sure. I like what his grandfather said. It's been nice having his grandfather throughout the project too. I thought that was a good touch. Him and his grandfather share the same name.
Yeah.
Part of the album, it seems to be therapeutic in one way, but also it's kind of tying back to his roots.
Right. That's another way. Heritage.
The second half of the song, where he started going into the rapping,
fire.
I thought that was really good. And he had that one bar in there. One of the things that he used to always say was, don't mess up my name. Yeah, like, so he always correct people when they mess up his name. And that's one of the things, I hate that. I hate when people mess up my name, but when somebody gets my name right, I always respect them. That part connected with me. But not only that, I think it's an important lesson too, because sometimes when you have a cultural background, people could tend to undermine your cultural background,
right, or value.
So I think it's important to not let that get overshadowed, and one way in which you can do so is not letting certain things slide.
Right.
Yeah, don't let certain things slide. And one of those things is like, hey, if they said your name wrong and your name is pronounced in a certain way, correct them on that. So I respect it. What are you have any additional thoughts on this?
Definitely like the beat switch. Didn't expect him to be going. It's probably his best rap on this album so far. Just kind of, I felt that aggression. I felt that hunger once I heard it. So definitely appreciated that. But I definitely like the first half better than second. But overall, the song is fire.
The next song we have is Changer featuring
Chlothegod.
Baby girl went out dinner at 7, but I'm headed to Terminal 7. Heart big, that's 707. But how long can I fly on the regular? Say you wanna have dinner at 7, but I'm headed to Terminal 7. All you want is somebody to check in. Not perfect, but I'm willing. Just as long as your love don't change. 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 Just as long as you choosy with the way your late time gets spent. How can I respond when it's just one text? Just as long as your love don't change. Just as long as your love don't change. Just as long as your love don't change. Just as long as your love don't change.
And we could quit it like right now. You always steady on my mind. Let's take the clothes off now. Let's save us both some time. And we could quit it like right now. You always steady on my mind.
Just as long as your love don't change. 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 Just as long as you original pirate material. You're listening to the streets.
Blinding with the lights.
Alright, so that was Changer. I think we're nearing the end, so I think we should just get into Arc de Triomphe.
Yeah.
I think this one also has a star next to it, so let's get into this one and see what this one's all about
This
as
is
well.
Arc de Triomphe.
original pirate material. You're listening to the streets.
Blinding with the lights.
Question. The fuck you be on? Burning these bridges, y'all niggas is nothing like my boy Leon. I need a bitch that's bad with an arch in the back like the Arc de Triomphe. Original pirate material, you're listening to the streets. Down your area. Jesus Christ had dress, so yes, I'ma shake 'em. Welcome to the party, baby, assalamu alaikum. I hate their flows, who's doing that creative? I'm a MC first and a Portland native. Yeah. I cut umber, I take his bitch, then I beat the bumper. Started with the IG, then the number. Now she at my house cutting up cucumber. Yeah, and a moisturizer. Turn my face to a merchandiser. Their lips is looser, the money tied up. Their face is screwed up when they see that I'm up. Please don't test me. It's A-M-I-N accent E. I'm stepping on these niggas with my own NVs and my own cup full, white yours empty. Drink one. Question. The fuck you be on? Burning these bridges, y'all niggas is nothing like my boy Leon. I need a bitch that's bad with an arch in the back like the Arc de Triomphe. Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Down your area. Close your eyes and imagine. Me getting no paper not happening. Put your back in, get the car packed in. Tip for tat, I tip about 1,000. Look down, nigga, watch your lips. Get off your soapbox, get a boxing, bitch. And my money getting taller than the ostriches. I'm finna do the Macarena in my moccasins. Yeah, I am not a nepo baby. No trust fund, so as fuck you pay me. These niggas glazing they ways is shady, so I must put them in the grave like Casey. I'm hot, baby, where's the AC? Who are these niggas? Someone take the gate key. CEO, I'm the one that pay me. Shit, I'm good, but I'm wondering lately. Question. The fuck you be on? Burning these bridges, y'all niggas is nothing like my boy Leon. I need a bitch that's bad with an arch in the back like the Arc de Triomphe. Original pirate material, you're listening to the streets. Down your aerial.
So before we get into the last one, we can speak on those last two. Changer I thought was cool.
Yeah, I thought it was a cool song.
I thought it was cool.
Arc de Triomphe is my shit.
Arc de Triomphe is
It's my shit.
that one.
What's the? Is this you familiar with?
I am. Yeah.
Okay.
So Arc de Triomphe.
Something
is,
like you would know.
Well, it's a structure or landmark in Paris.
Okay. Well, I'm going there in 3 weeks.
Yeah. So you should check it out.
Definitely visit it.
So when you go on top of Arc de Triomphe, you could see you could really see all of Paris all the way around.
Okay.
And the way they construct the city, it's like a circle in which you can see the different roads and such. So he said he need a You know what I'm saying? He needed a girl that arc like
Arc
the Triomphe. So
yeah, that's fine.
it's a arc.
Yeah. I'll be there.
Yeah. But I thought that one was solid. I thought he was rapping greasily. I thought his rapping was exceptional, and the bravado and in which he was rapping was speaking to me. I thought that was dope. All right, we get into the last one. Was an enjoyable listen so far. Let's hope it ends off on a good note. This one is Images.
OCD, psychedelic in the water had me ocean deep. I'm running close to the space I need. Mando upgrade, you know that ain't cheap. The Polaroid out of paper, she hate HD, but say cheese hit her in her knees. All lately, kinda wondering I'm in your league. Keep the vibe on the low like the track ID. I reflect on moments is more casual. The flip phone minutes won't load with no data. Hit those images, my mind just go backwards. A pic at 1,000 words with no caption. The image when push gonna shove be the capsule. Can't get away the commercial, throw ads in, split second fade to go ghost into castle. Days of our lives, we can't let the time pass us.
It's just a moment in time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Love you, Baba.
I love you more than anything in the I love you so much.
You look younger by the day.
Yes, I am younger. You know, you don't know how much inside you brought me to young life, young time.
I know you were you were smoking weed.
Of course.
That's the conclusion of the album, 13 months. That last song, I thought that last song was nice.
Great way to end the project.
It was a great way to end it. So the last song was featured 454.
I thought his
Toro
verse
Y
on there
Moi.
was fire.
Huh?
His verse on there was fire.
Yeah, his verse was fire. Yeah, I mean, overall, I enjoyed the project a lot.
Yeah, same.
I thought there was a lot of high points on the project. I loved the house type instrumentals and influence on a lot of the songs. I love how he incorporated his grandfather throughout
into
the album.
The tracks as well.
Some
of the mellow songs too, like even the ones that's more personal.
Yeah,
was really good too. Good balance.
Even how he sprinkled in some of his culture in there as well.
Yeah.
I thought that was good. I thought the sentiments of some of the songs were relatable and things that people go through and people could talk about. I thought that was really well done. And the features, I thought the features were good too.
They didn't outshine him, so that's good.
They didn't outshine him at all. And his performance, whether it was rapping or whether it was singing, whether it was melodic rap, I thought he held his own throughout the project.
I agree. For me, definitely a good, outstanding project for my first Aminé album listen. So definitely feel like I have to revisit some of the older projects as well. I know there's definitely ones I'm going to revisit for sure. I definitely like New Flower, Feel So Good, Going Then, Vacay, Familiar. That 2-pack was nice. I think towards the end there was a couple songs, the Raspberry Kisses. That's a good, good vibe as well. 13 months. The beat switch.
That was nice.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Nice.
So yeah, and Art did Triomphe.
That was fire.
That was
too.
fire. So
it gives you a little soundtrack for
yeah,
your trip.
Yeah,
so.
for sure.
Yeah. What was your thoughts coming into the project? What did you expect?
I thought it was gonna be like, kind of like how we heard the Reel It In song.
Okay.
Like that type of vibe.
Yeah.
That bounce and kind of, but it was a good mix. So I appreciate you exposing me to the album.
All right. I mean, I'll give a final, I guess, estimate of my rating of the album because after all, it's the first listen. But I'm definitely gonna be revisiting this a lot. So I would say my overall rating would be I would give it an 8.5 so far. I'll give it 8.5.
I would say a solid 8 for me.
Yeah, I'll give it
solid 8.
And then aside from that,
only because I feel like some of the songs could have been more, like the Vacay into Familiar. I think that could have went crazier.
Yeah.
And I could have did with some of the songs, do it out with some of the songs too. So
I'm gonna go.
The Cool About It was okay.
Cool About It was okay.
Changes
Cool
or Changer.
Changer, yeah.
You could do without it.
Yeah.
So
I'll go through and just name some of the songs that I actually really liked. I think New Flower was good. Actually I won't even do that because the first couple were really good. I thought Vacay was exceptional as well. Only song that I didn't like really at all much was it Doing the Best? I think it was Doing the Best I Can. Yeah, it sucks because that one like it had like a personal touch to it, but like sonically it just didn't hit the way it didn't hit the way
it didn't hit the way it's supposed to feel.
It's supposed to feel. Yeah, but all right. So this was our first Aminé album that we reacted to on this channel. So give some suggestions on some other Aminé projects that we should explore on the channel. In full disclosure, I listened to some of Aminé's projects before, but Ty hasn't listened to some, so it would be a new experience for him. So if you have a favorite of Aminé and you think it would be worth listening on this channel, leave it down in the comments and we'll check it out.
And make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, 6 High. Definitely coming with more, great content. We appreciate all the feedback. We'll be dropping some new heat soon, so definitely stay tuned.
Most definitely. And with that said, we'll catch you on the next one.
Peace.